Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Happy Look. I'm Olga. Today I'll be showing you my latest creation, a Raffia Sun Visor with a floral motif. Let's take a closer look. Here on the headband we have 3 rows of floral patterns, and on the visor we have 2 rows. The back of the band is open and can be adjusted to fit any head size using a lacing system made of I-chain stitches. Instead of lacing, you could sew on white ribbons to tie a bow, or you could extend this part of the crown to overlap and sew on some Velcro. However, Velcro isn't the best option for headwear, as it can snag your hair, which is why I prefer lacing. You can also sew a cotton tape inside for extra comfort. Let's measure. The headband is 50 to 51 cm long, which is just right for sizes 56 to 60. If you plan to make a smaller size, you should reduce the height of the headband and the size of the visor. Our headband height is 7 centimeters. If you want it taller, you'll need to think about how to round it off here. The visor width is 10.5 centimeters. I don't recommend making it wider, as its visor may droop. The optimal width is 9 to 10 centimeters. The visor isn't sewn on. We will be crocheting it into the foundation row. We will use half double crochet and incomplete double crochet stitches. Finally, we'll incorporate ridgeline and add 2 rows to edge the body. Shall we begin? Alright, let's see what we need for work. I am going to use the Velma Industrial Raffia, also known as Raffia ESP. It comes in 250 meters, 120 grams, and will need less than 1 spool. I am going to use a 3.5 millimeters crochet hook. Eco-friendly material, 100% viscose. You can wash it by hand and steam. This is a major natural viscose fiber made from palm straw. Very good yarn, soft and pleasant to the touch. The heads crocheted from it are very light and comfortable. You can use any other yarn, but then you need the appropriate hook and you should adjust the number of rows and stitches. You also need scissors, some pins or stitch marker, measuring tape, 60 centimeters of 2.5 centimeters wide gross grain ribbon for the interior band. Try to match the color of the yarn. We need thread and needle. Additionally, you'll need approximately 90 centimeters of ridgeline or ordinary fishing line, 1.5 to 2 millimeters thick, and a bit of scotch tape. I'll use this 2-string ridgeline. I'm going to cut it lengthwise. Use 1 string and tape it up with scotch tape. So let's get started. I'm going to begin with a basic chain using my favorite technique known as the double chain or half I chain. The length of the yarn tail end should be 3 times the length of our desired finished chain. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll add a little more. Here we have the tail end yarn, and here is the yarn from the skein. First make a slip knot. Then we'll begin with a yarn under using the tail end yarn, followed by a yarn over using the yarn from the skein. Pull that yarn through both loops on our hook. Repeat this process, yarn under with the tail end yarn, yarn over with the skein yarn, and pull it through both loops on our hook. Yarn under with the tail end yarn, yarn over with the skein yarn, and pull it through. You'll notice that as you get the hang of it, you can pick up speed. This process becomes quite fast after the first few stitches. Your foundation chain can have any even number of stitches, so you're going to want multiples of 2. I'm going to crochet a total of 56 stitches for my 48 to 50 centimeters in length. Continue crocheting with a double chain technique until you reach the desired length of your chain. Try not to tighten too much, chain loosely. Here is the chain we've created. You can see that we have braids on all 4 sides and none of them are tied. It's a voluminous, beautiful chain. Let's continue until we reach the desired length. So I have 56. Our chain now is 48 centimeters long. And we are going to make chain of 3 to bring up the yarn. Chain of 59 in total. Now we are ready to start our first row. We are going to work as if we are making double crochet 4 together. We count our chain 3 as the first of them. Let's find the third stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over. Insert the hook into that third stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. Now we have 2 loops on the hook, and we are going to then repeat that. Yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, and we are going to 1 more incomplete double crochet. So we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 4. We are going to work 6 double crochet together. For that work chain 1, which will count as the first partial stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook into all of that 4 loops. Yarn over, pull through that 4 loops. Yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. We have 2 on the hook. Yarn over, insert the hook into that stitch where we've already had 2 incomplete double crochet stitches. Work 2 more. So 1 and 2 into the same space. We have 4 on the hook. Yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. And we are going to 1 more incomplete double crochet into the same stitch. So we have 6 incomplete double crochet and 6 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6. And now we are going to repeat that 6 double crochet together. For that work chain 1, yarn over, insert the hook into all of that 6 loops. If it's difficult, then you can do it not in all loops, but in 3 or 4. Yarn over, pull through that loops, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. We have 2 on the hook. Yarn over, insert the hook into that stitch where we've already had 2 incomplete double crochet stitches. Work 2 more. So 1 and 2 into the same space. We have 4 on the hook, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. And we are going to 1 more incomplete double crochet into the same stitch. So we have 6 stitches and 6 loop on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 6. Chain 1. Our pattern is already visible. Let's continue. Yarn over, insert the hook into that loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through first 2 loops only. Yarn over, work 2 incomplete double crochet into that stitch, so 1 and 2 into the same space. We have 4 on the hook, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, work incomplete double crochet and 1 more incomplete double crochet into the same stitch. So we have 6 stitches and 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 6. Chain 1, that's our first stitch. Let's crochet another cluster of 6 stitches together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 on the hook. Let's crochet them together. So repeat that all the way across, working last incomplete double crochet stitches into very last stitch of the chain, which is our slip knot, and we will meet at the end. So I finished the row, and now I'm going to cut my yarn and fasten it off. We will make 3 identical right side rows without any wrong side rows to simplify the process. Now we are going to join to the beginning, which is the top of our 4 double crochet together, and here will be V, so make slip knot, insert the hook into all 4 loops, pull up a loop, and chain 2. That's our first stitch. Yarn over and work incomplete double crochet into the same space. So we have 2 loops on the hook, and now I am going to complete the 2 stitches together and work 6 double crochet together. So pull through 2 and chain 1. This will count as the first partial stitch. Yarn over and work incomplete double crochet into the 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. That's our first 2 stitches of 6 double crochet together. Yarn over, work 2 incomplete double crochet into the top of 4 loops. 1, 2, 4 loops remaining on hook. yarn over, skip 1 and 2 incomplete double crochets into the next top of 6 double crochet together. Insert the hook into all 6 loops. Work incomplete double crochet and 1 more in the same space. So 6 loops remaining on hook. That tail will weave in later. Yarn over and pull through all 6. We are ready to make another 6 double crochet together. Yarn over and work incomplete double crochet into the same place. Yarn over, work 2 incomplete double crochet into that top where we already had 2 incomplete double crochets of the previous 6 double crochet together. Four loops remaining on the hook. Yarn over, skip 1 and 2 incomplete double crochet into the next top. Insert the hook into all 6 loops. If it's difficult, then in 2, 4 loops. Work incomplete double crochet and 1 more in the same place. So 6 loops remaining on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6. We are going to work next 6 double crochet together, chain 1, incomplete double crochet into the same top. Two on the hook, 2 incomplete double crochet into this top, and 2 more into the next. So 6 loops remaining on hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6. Chain 1. Look, we are putting together 3 petals, horizontal and 2 lower ones. Let's make one more together. One petal is ready. We will attach the second to this top, the third to the next one. This is what we get. A transition to the next top, a petal from here, a petal from the next one, and close them together. I dare you to continue on your own until the end of the row. I'm finishing the row. Let's work last 6 double crochet together. That's our first petal. Work next one into this top. 1, 2, and third petal into the next top. So 6 loops remaining on hook, yarn over and pull through all 6, chain 1. And now at the end we need to add a couple of petals symmetrically with the first row. Now we have 4 on hook, yarn over and pull through all. So I finished the second row. And now I'm going to cut my yarn and fasten it off. Super. I like it. And you? Let's go to the beginning and join to this corner here. For row 3, we will completely repeat the pattern of row 1 and go from top to top. So make slip knot, join to corner, chain 2, incomplete double crochet into that corner, 2 incomplete double crochet into the next top of the previous row, four on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 and continue according to the pattern. 3 petals, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's work a couple together. So 6 loops remaining on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 6, chain 1, one more, six on the hook, close them, continue on your own from top to top until the end of the row. I'm finishing the row. Let's work last 6 double crochet together. That's our first petal. Work 2 more symmetrically with the second row. The last one into that very last stop. So 6 loops remaining on hook, yarn over and pull through all 6. So we are done with the flowers and now we are moving to the side. Chain 1, We need to straighten this edge. To do this, we crochet half double crochets in the low points and regular single crochets into the tops. So yarn over, insert the hook into the corner, somewhere here. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Single crochet into the top. Half double crochet into the low point. And 3 double crochets in one stitch for turn to other side. One, two, and three. And now we will go along this side with half double crochets. Yarn over, insert the hook under both loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all. One stitch, one half double crochet. Continue all the way to the end of the side and I will meet you there. I'm finishing the side. I have one stitch left and now we are going to work 3 single crochet in that last stitch for turn to other side. 1, 2 and 3. So we turn to the next side. There is a low point ahead, so we are going to work half double crochet into it. And then single crochet into the top. We have one corner stitch left and we are going to work 3 single crochets in that last stitch for turn to other side. 1, 2, 3. And now we will go along this side with half double crochets. Insert the hook under both loops. One stitch, one half double crochet. Continue all the way to the end of the side and I will meet you there. I'm finishing the side. I have one stitch left and now we are going to work 3 single crochet in that last stitch for turn to other side. 1, 2 and 3. Now we are going to go through this side again using single crochets because we want to go the beginning of the long side. Single crochet into each stitch. So we have one corner stitch left, and now we are going to work 3 single crochet in that last stitch for turn to the long side. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to go along this long side with slip stitches. Insert the hook under both loops, yarn over, up, and pull through all loops. Insert the hook into the next, yarn over, up, and pull through all. Continue with slip stitches all the way to the end. Try not to tighten too much, crochet this row loosely. This will be a foundation row which will be joining when we create the visor. So I'm finishing the foundation row. And now I'm going to cut the yarn and fasten it off. I want to pull the yarn through on the wrong side. We'll hide it later on. And now I'm going to skip the headband. I'm not pressing, just lightly touching. Raffia loves steam. The stitches become more voluminous, the rows even out. After steaming, we'll leave our headband dry and rest for a while. The headband is completely ready, and that concludes the first part of our tutorial. If you are interested in continuing this project, you can find the rest of the tutorial by following the link below the video. Thank you for staying with me, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye!